Twitter post. Live. Alright, so this has been a long time coming. Oh shit, I got myself. I can hear myself. Oh fuck. Okay. Alright. So yeah, this has been a long time coming. I did the first part of the GO1 Analysis a couple of months back, but I focused on all the other characters he was playing, like Ark and whoever else. And I figured I would have done F-Akiha like a couple days after, but hey, things came up. So now we are doing it today. What better time than now? So of course F-Akiha is his main character, so we will see how he will play with her. Of course, he is probably as a player very well rounded. He's not afraid to use all of his character's best tools. He will go in as well. He's not just a defensive player. Of course, he's known for his defense. People think well, obviously he can see the frames, right? He can see the frames, but he's also a very studied player. So a lot of times when people are like, holy shit, how is he blocking all this? How is he able to recognize all these situations? It's because he's been through it all, he's seen it all, and he's probably practiced it all. So again, kids, before you watch this video and just think, man, this guy is just beyond human, you got to remember that he put in the work. He put in the work. So if you want to get to this level, you'll have to put an incredible amount of work and dedication. So I'm just going to start with whatever this match is against some random Nania player. I have queued up a decent amount of vids. We'll see how this plays out. Maybe a little F-Akiha talk real quick. She has the highest health in the game, or the best defense modifiers. So she can afford to take many hits. And of course, being a full moon character, she has the ability to regain a lot of her life as long as he properly manages his meter. She has like, well, where is the F-Akiha breakdown? What would we say this character is? We would say she's a pretty well-rounded character. Her speed is mediocre. She doesn't move very quickly. It's very like it's average to mediocre speed. She has decent zoning tools, but they usually lose to characters who are more dedicated zoners. The pits she can hold and release, that would be really good for her anti-air. She has other anti-airs available to her with 4C, 3C, and 2C. Alright, whatever. Let's just get into this shit, because we're just mostly looking at him as a player. We're not too concerned about the character itself. We want to see how he plays. Oh, so right off the bat, I found the match with C-Akiha. Whoops. Well, whatever. We're going to run with it. We're going to run with it anyway. Most of this is going to be F, but we'll look at C. So, real quick, let's go back and let's look at round start, because a lot of times round start is a big issue for a lot of players. And they're like, man, I'm just getting mauled right off the bat. So right off, he finds a way to put out a jump A early. The early jump A is one of your safer options on round start. It's because it's your fastest button. He gets the Nania player to guard, but the backdash takes away his ability to keep him locked down. Wow. Okay. So we get an immediate heat. Doesn't want to deal with Nania's craziness. So this was really good. This is recognizing whiffs and taking your turn. So he whiffs his sweep. The Nania player doesn't recognize it. So Goichi was ready to guard. He's like, okay, I fucked up. I missed. Alright. jump 7, super double jump. So remember, kids, super double jump will usually be better than double jump because if you just do a double jump, you're only gonna go so far. But if you do super double jump, you'll cover so much more ground. And this especially matters when you play a character that does not have the speed. So her double jump doesn't go very far, but her super double jump, all of a sudden now she's moving way further. So like, let's say he did do a double jump, he might have been stuck in a situation where he would be holding these slashy hands and guarding it, which could end up being dangerous. But instead, he sees the situation. He still has an air dash left, but he sees, alright, he's whiffing this. I can take my turn now. Yeah, looking to beta DP. Again, oh my god, this is good. So yeah, we're going to be here for a while. This is why at first I thought I was like, man, I didn't queue up enough videos. But we have to really break down all these interactions to really understand how to play Multi-Blood. Alright, so here we're back to neutral. So he's like disengaging. He wants to disengage. But he still wants to take space, but again, he's playing safe. So right now he's guarding. So this is alright. So he lands. So while he's landing, he sees Nanya has his back turn and is floating on the other way. So he can try to come at him relatively safely. Like, Nanya won't be able to like hit her randomly cross up here. Alright, but he whiffs. He has to land. The Nanya player again gives up his grounded advantage and goes to the air. So he was okay with jumping back, but he realized that Nanya was coming down. So if he tried to do like a rising jump A, he might have got stuffed. So he chose to disengage again. And right now he's not feeling this angle. He's not feeling this angle at all. So he retreats with a ribbon. Very safe movement. The ribbon barely misses. And he sees the Nanya's not in range to hit him. So he's like, alright, I'm cornering myself. Let's get the fuck out. Super jump. Whoops. Yeah, really deep jump C makes the EX shield into DP whiff. Looks like he tried to move after the backdash, but when you backdash, you have to remember that you're giving up a lot of frames. So even though it's invul, you have a lot of recovery. Oh my god. Really good defense. He did end up whiffing a shield though, but he ended up getting lucky. So that just around the first round, he played relatively pretty damn safe. Nice chase in the air. Whoops. Nanya player going a little too ham. Wake up dash 5A. Yo, those instant jump 2Cs are really fucking cheap. Yeah, Goichi was ready for that. He's just holding down back. Man, but that was actually really good because he's also EX guarding, and then he was able to not only recognize the overhead, but shield it. Alright, so now we're back to full moon. That's what this video is supposed to be. I'm guessing this would be... what's his name? Red Melon. Hey, that was nice. So when you're fighting Roa, you have to worry about heat. You have to worry about DP. I fucked up. Let's go back a second. Like right here. Yeah. So this is really classic shit. So he dropped the combo. But he waits. So he waits. See, most players, what they would do is try to like pin the tech immediately and mash like 5A or something. So he waited a split second. Red Melon kind of fucks up here and just does a regular double jump. Regular double jump. And he catches him with a quick jump A. So Akiha's jump A as like a corner wall thing is really fucking good. And he ended up being behind him, which might have been the reason why Red Melon's not guarding. But also because Red Melon didn't super jump, he was here instead of being like maybe over here. So he capitalized on that, gets a hit. Again, this is just safe movement. So the situation doesn't look good, right? But so she's in 5B recovery, but he's also in backdash recovery. So now he's probably thinking, all right, he's going to try to escape. If he tries to escape with a jump, my jump A will catch him. My rising jump 9A. Jump 9A. So this is basic Melty Blood movement that he's doing. So it ended up, all right, so he didn't pick correctly, but it was still safe. So he sees the situation, double jump air dashes back with a jump C, which again is pretty safe movement. And he's not putting it in a spot where it's necessarily even going to hit. It's just, it will hit if the opponent moves it towards it. So it's still safe. And again, full moon, when you do, well, especially with full moon, when you whiff a button after an air dash, your landing recovery is like almost 0. Or might as well be 0. So again, like where the way he spaced it, the way he placed the jump C, there was no threat of EX shield or anything like that. When he landed, there was still enough space that he felt comfortable enough to press buttons. And this dude, Red Melon, just not blocking low. Similar round start from when he played the Nania player, but he recognized that there was nothing happening, so he didn't even press a button. Red Melon also is just like, alright, I need to just start the round safely. I don't want to be near her. Like, Goichi wanted to try to maybe pin him down with the jump A. But now he has to deal with fucking C-Roa. Orbs are out. Yeah, so he used the ribbon there just to maybe bait an orb detonation. Red Melon did not bite. But even though he didn't bite, it still didn't give him the proper time to detonate as Akiha is falling. So he ended up having to detonate after Akiha had landed. Which, again, he could guard. Dash guards forward. Akiha is unique in Melty Blood in that she can dash guard on, like, frame 1. So, dash guard, super safe movement on the ground. Uh-oh, try to bunker. Yeah, again, he's trying his best to navigate the orb. Yeah, really dangerous spot. Gets crossed up. The iron skirt is helping him out. Red Melon kind of fucked up. Now he's got to hold this pressure. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see what happens on this scramble. So as soon as he sees the drop, he jumps forward. Gets him to block the jump C. And Red Melon, again, is just like, come on, dude. Let's go back. Let's go back a little more. So Red Melon here, what Red Melon should have done is super double jump. Get the fuck out. Instead, he gets greedy and tries to fall with a button. This could have been an easy guard break if Goichi pressed 5A. But Goichi expected more from his opponent. Goichi was expecting his opponent to do a super double jump or any kind of double jump. But regardless of whether or not the opponent does that, he still was able to maintain the advantage. And he recognized the situation, gets his double jump in, and falls with the jump A to lock down Red Melon. Now, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Whether you try to do a double jump or you fell with a button, this wall is here. you cannot escape. Alright, we got plus frames, and the 2B baits the uppercut. Corner carry combo. Yeah, he's playing it safe still. Try to sneak in a 4C. This round's not looking good. Yeah. Let's look at this again. People need to just understand, like, the basic shit that he's doing. So post bunker situation is really awkward, right? Because they can air tech. So a lot of times what I would like to like try to super jump over them and just change position, but by the time you do that against C Roa, he still has this gigantic orb, so it's dangerous. So instead he's like, I'm gonna try to like lock him in. But he also disengaged, just in case he mashed like air throw or something crazy out of his tech. Because again, the tech has invul, so you can't be 100% sure that you're going to hit them directly out of the tech. And because the other reason why is because you don't know exactly the timing that they will press the tech. Because again, in Melty, when you're in the air, you could press your tech at any point in your descent. So being able to time like a meaty, I say that in finger quotes, as they're doing an air tech is really difficult, assuming your opponent varies it up enough. So he jumps, he air dashes back. He still has one extra jump. He tried to maybe catch him with a jump A. Now Roa is falling. If this was, I would tell Red Melon to DP here. But hey, I'll tell that to Shana instead. So Goichi whiffs the jump A, which still gives him, which after it recovers, you can still press another button. So you see Red Melon tried to maybe anti-air. He probably pressed something like 5A or something, but no. You don't have enough time, buddy, because you just whiffed and landed. That's why I would recommend the DP in that spot for him. Look for, he tried to go fuzzy. It didn't work, but the pit was the insurance. So again, Goichi is doing this kind of movement a lot. Jump A. Super jump 9. Double jump 7. Oh no, he did double jump 8. Double jump 8A just to make sure he doesn't move. And even though it whiffed, it's okay because he can still fall with the jump C. So he didn't put himself in a spot where he's whiffing a button in the air and he just has to fall without being able to do anything. The jump A will allow you to still press a different button or even a shield, which, I mean, the shield would be dumb, but jump C works out. He lets Red Melon get away with the chicken guard. Like, he chased with the jump A properly. And it didn't matter at the end because the way he chased it, he was still able to maintain pressure. Oh, man. He definitely could have guard broken him because that chicken guard was really low to the ground. But he wanted to play it safe because he didn't want to accidentally whiff like a 3C or something. So he does the jump A. He blocks it. And he uses that time to do air dash forward. So that's another really, really smart thing to do when you make someone block something in the air like that, and you can still air dash forward to try to keep the pressure going. So the frame advantage is still on Goichi's side. And Red Melon again maybe tried to dash, maybe tried to do, he just got caught not guarding. Because there was no counter hit. Maybe he tried to dash under, but nah. You ain't dashing under this girl. Seeing a lot of similar round start situations from him. Yeah, H-Len player recognizes that's not a real string and jumps out. I wonder if Goichi was crouch teching. Yeah, the retreat with the ribbon, really nice. Uh-oh. He might be crouch teching. Yeah, play again, safe corner escape attempts, right? This is another thing that's underrepresented in multi-blood community. People tell you this to just jump out, but they don't tell you how to jump out. So jump 7, super double jump. While he's doing this, he's always pressing a guard input. So here he could have air dash forward to get the fuck out, which I think would have probably been better considering the Len player is here in the corner, but he chose the air dash back. Probably thinking maybe that this character cannot enter the jump C very well. Especially like maybe at this angle where they're like directly under. The Len player choosing the chicken guard, which is pretty dangerous. And jumps afterwards. That was kind of unfortunate. But what, hey man, you got interred. Wow, he he actually ran up to the cat and did shield counter. Yo, he actually did that. Let's run that shit back. Yo, gargantuan brain. Gargantuan brain. Oh no, this dude's just not blocking. So you're fighting a half moon character right now. They don't have 100 meter. They gotta hold all this shit. Now he's in heat. He's gonna spend it all on plus frames and chip. Len player just holding up, doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, he's like, if you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck right back. 4C. Now he's just stalling. Yeah. Again, just tries to start round safely. Let's run that shit back. Because let's say like American players, they try to like do crazy round start air throws and all this dumb shit that put you in like a counter hit state, falling all the way back to the ground. The entire time you're falling back to the ground, counter hit state. Goichi just wants to start the round not getting hit. So he puts himself, he corners himself and does immediate super jump and then immediate super double jump. He's at the top of the fucking screen. You can't hit me here. He does air dash forward and he does ribbon. So now F-Akiha, one of the slowest characters in the game. Let's run that back one more time just to put emphasis on this. Just to put emphasis on this. Because look where he starts the round. So he starts in a legit immediate corner. Super jumps, super double jump, air dash, ribbon. He's in the other corner. So he just covered the entirety of the screen with F-Akiha's movement options. The Len player was just like flailing around. It didn't matter. So he starts the round perfectly safe. Again, safe movement, just scouting the situation. Doesn't need to put out an attack because there wasn't any immediate threats when he was doing his movement. And again, this is like common multi-blood movement that people need to learn and ingrain in their brains. Really important stuff. So again, he does jump 7 super double jump because he's in the corner. This is a good way to try to escape the corner. But he sees, look who's here. This bitch is here. So he chooses to air dash back. He's like, I don't want to deal with this shit. If he tried to air dash forward to try to get out of the corner, the Len player is here saying, no, buddy, I'm going to stop you from getting away from this corner. So he retreats safely. So now he's like, I need to gain some ground. He dashes forward, but he's like, all right, I'm not in a good spot. So he does it again. Jump 7, super double jump, and he's still like, all right, this guy is trying to build a wall with these neutral jumps and jump 7s. He's doing like a jump 7 here. Yeah, you see the Len player playing it smart. He's like, I don't want you to leave this corner. So Goichi's not taking the bait. He's not taking the bait. He's not flying forward. Taking his time. So now the Len player's falling with the, look like an air dash. This might be my chance. He fucked up though. See if he fucked up there. So he got the jump A, and he was like, all right, I'm going to lock him down. Because he did a jump 7. But he did ribbon. That might have been an input error. Because I wouldn't think he would do double jump ribbon. Unless maybe he's reading some kind of air dash back. Maybe they're like a double jump A or something. He probably would have been okay. Or if he tried to do what he was doing right before, like super double jump, that time he might have been able to clear over Len's head, get back to mid screen. Alright, so now the cheap shit. Blocks the fuzzy. Yes, this is what I'm fucking talking about. So, again, if you're American, you're probably going to do a fucking bad tech here. So here we go. Goichi does either a neutral tech or a back tech. A lot of players, when they're in the corner, they always forward tech. But forward tech, while it can be good sometimes, it's going to put you at a spot where you're here, and it takes away your ability to super double jump. You can't super double jump this way when you're over here because you're facing the opponent. So when you can only super double jump in the direction in the forward direction, the way your character's facing. You can't super double jump backwards, right? So if you forward tech, that limits your movement. So you would only have a double jump. You can only super jump this way. I don't know why you would want to do that. And then whatever, so instead you do a neutral tech or a air back tech here to make sure that you're still facing this way, and super double jump. Super double jump. This bitch is on the life bars. And air dash, she's fucking gone. She's fucking gone. And he even does the ribbon just to make sure, just in case this dude is chasing me really hard, I'll be really far away from him. So now he's like, I'm completely safe. I'm able to set up my pits. So he goes to try scouting with a double jump. Always is guarding, playing it safe. He still has an air dash if he wants it. All right, so here he recognized. Man, we're really breaking this shit the fuck down. So the reason why he didn't need to, he felt like he could fall with a button because the Len player had to deal with the recovery of landing. So he thought he could probably lock down, but he didn't. The spacing didn't work out for him. He fucked up here with this 2B. So he recognizes his fuck up and he tries to cover it with a shield, which is pretty normal. It's not a bad play. It's not necessarily a bad play, but it didn't work out for him. So for all you kids out there, your shield is not your first option. It should be like a last minute adjustment. So he realized, oh man, I'm whiffing a button right now. I could either block, backdash, or I could try this shield out as the opponent's falling. What are the odds your opponent's gonna see you whiffing a button on the ground and fall and not press a button, right? So it's a relatively smart choice to shield in that kind of situation. But it did not pay off. You can't block the fuzzy every time. The Len player doesn't care. He's like, you blocked it once, I'm going to do it again. So small unfortunate things happen. Nothing too serious. So he's always using super double jump. He rarely ever Rakuchan gives no fucks. I mean, it's smart because the natural progression would be, okay, he blocked the fuzzy. I'm going to do something different, right? And your opponent's probably thinking the same. So you just do the same shit again. So again, starting the round safely. Sees his opponent flying at him. Jump 7. Jump 7 block. He didn't feel comfortable doing jump 7 button because of the angle. Alright, we got trade. Jump 7 super double jump. Tries to get out of the corner. Rakuchan playing it smart. Just building a wall with this like icicle or whatever the fuck it is. Goichi sees the angle. Gets over it. This is not... So if you're Rakuchan, you just gave up your grounded advantage by jumping and guarding this. So now Goichi is like, I'm in there. He chases the double jump with the jump A. Rakuchan doesn't air guard. So when you air guard and super double jump or a double jump, whatever, you gotta make sure you're holding a guard. So since he wasn't holding a guard, Goichi usually always goes for a double jump A to pin them down. But since he wasn't guarding, he got a conversion. Len doesn't have ground advantage at all. I mean, she doesn't have to have like a grounded... She could still use grounded advantage to her benefit, right? So if someone's like floating around, you can still like get a good air-to-air or maneuver around them to get to the position where you want to be able to catch their landing, right? So if like say like Akiha is like starting to land, and then you could find a way to pin them with your jump bullshit button, it still works out, you know? Whoops, just gets hit by the pit trying to jump out. Alright, let's look at this crazy sequence back. So it gets a little scrambly here. So let's see how we deal with this kind of a situation. So again, he does the first jump A on the first tech. Yeah, the main game plan about land is to be above or nice place, jump B into air dash pressure to follow. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the game plan, but you still like... And it is a little unique to her because of the way her air normals work, which makes it a lot harder for other characters to air, anti-air, just in general. So it is a bit of a unique game plan. But let's look at this because this is important. So he does rising jump A on his... So he messes up his combo, whatever. Quick rising jump A to try to pin down a tech. But you cannot pin down the tech perfectly, right? So he sees the tech in the movement. Double jump 7. Jump A again. Just like trying to make sure the opponent doesn't escape. Rakuchan again is not blocking. So if he was blocking, Goichi did the air dash after to try to maybe even continue his pressure. But whatever, he lands first, so he's feeling probably okay about this. Maybe he'll see how he tries to engage again with jump B. This has a really good air-to-air hitbox. He tries to get it early out. He tries to get it out early as well, just to make sure the Len, because like the Len player is probably gonna wait a little bit before pressing a button, right? Like would you press jump 2C all the way up here at the top of the screen at the life bars? That's why he pressed it a little later. Okay. Oh, but Goichi probably tried to mash like a backdash or something. He got caught crouching. Whoops. Yeah, so this is frame advantage here, and this is why Goichi got hit. He's probably pissed. So he got hit by the jump C. He's still reeling back, recovering. The Len comes in with the air. Oh, but he forward. Yeah, he didn't have enough time to do a rising jump A right now. There wasn't enough time. So he tried to do an instant jump 9A, which is generally a good option. But because of the situation, he had just gotten hit. The Len was still in the air and did air dash jump C. There wasn't enough time. So it was like a minor miscalculation. But look at how we make up for it. So it's like, all right, you didn't confirm. So look who has the advantage now. Jump A, air dash forward. Still gets a confirm on counter hit, and if the Len blocked it and started to move, he would have still been able to continue pressure because in that situation, the Len had already used 2 jumps. So the Len would have only had an air dash left, so the air dash forward probably would have still locked down and pressure. Alright, spending meter. I wonder what the meter spend might have been for just chip or plus frames. It looks like he's just trying to chip. He doesn't seem to care about the meter advantage right now. Nah, catches him crouch teching. Whoops. Let's see what other clown shit we got here. We have C Satsuki, the ultimate clown. Oh, that was actually fucking good. So we've seen Goichi try this kind of shit. And he looked like he had the angle, but it was a little too slow. Let's go back a few frames. So generally when round starts, Goichi found the good angle. He's like, all right, this dude's like all the way down there. I should be able to press jump C. But that's why what I mentioned earlier is you want to generally start around with your, if you're going to engage, you want to start with your fastest button. So even though Akiha's jump C is really fast, the Satsuki player did a rising jump back A, which of course is actually faster. So Goichi, like, again, a little miscalculation because he thought he had the angle to play it safe with the jump C. Now this shit's gonna be bad. So even though you have the iron skirt, C Satsuki is a fucking hoe. Now hold this mix up. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Why does she get so much damage off of her command throw? 4.4, you gotta guess. This is so fucking, this is just jokes. So this is what happens when you make one mistake. So Goichi made one slight miscalculation on round start, and then he didn't get to play. Alright, but here's his chance. So Satsuki player fucked up the mix-up. Goichi was able to guard. Uh-oh. This might be a fucking turnaround. All he needs is one good hit. If he gets one good hit, he can take this bitch to the corner, and then one more hit, he'll get all this life back right here. Let's see what happens. Oh no, he dropped the combo. Alright, didn't work out. This is your favorite matchup? Yeah, this matchup's fucking, I mean, it's bad, but she could win the neutral. So this is so this is what Akiha wants to do in neutral against her. Because Satsuki wants to be close. But if Akiha can have space, she could just start throwing out all this red shit. So this time he's like, fuck it. You know, I tried to engage on the first round and I got fucked completely. This time I'm gonna chill over here. Not fucking around. And he does air dash back jump B. So air dash back and he timed, look at the way he timed. Look at how he timed this shit, by the way. So you see the word, this is what I've been preaching a lot. So I remember someone asked me the other day, how do I start round safely? So you see Goichi does jump 9, air dash back, and look at the words fight dissipating off of the screen. As it's dissipating, the first frame that he's able to press the button, he has jump B out. So this is just red. If this player wants to come and do something here, red. This is red. Immediately putting out a fucking wall of defense while retreating backwards, moving this way as to hide the hurt box. This is like one of those safest ways you could start, especially with the space that the Satsuki player gave him to be able to put this out. Yeah? Okay. So you see Satsuki player is like, alright, you still all the way over there. I'm going to set this pit. We're going to 2-4B as well. Now, will the Satsuki player air dash like a maniac? And the Satsuki player is like, alright, if I air dash, I'm going to die. This is death right here. This is a death zone. Goichi is like, all right, let's try to scout the situation. He feels threatened by this forward movement and releases the pit. The Satsuki player baited the pit out, but look where he's going. He's falling into the web that he just said right before. Whoops. So just that little interaction. So he put out the web first, detonated the pit. So he covered the forward approach and the retreat. So even though he only damaged Satsuki player a little bit, he gives himself enough time to set up another pit. So alright, let's play neutral again, buddy. And I'm gonna keep focusing on this for now until like people get used to it. Well, let's see like what happens after this pit. He's maybe looking to try to get out of the corner again. But again, he doesn't. Here he could have. He had it, but he already. Alright, so let's look at it frame by frame to understand why he did air dash back. So at this point, the Satsuki player could double jump and pin Akiha, right? That's why he probably chose the air dash back. Because at this point, he could have just air dash forward and pinned the fuck out, but he didn't. You can't perfectly predict and react to the situation all the time. So now falling down, I don't know about this chase, man. So the Satsuki player is kind of fucking stupid. If Akiha is falling at you like this, you could just wait for her. And the jump 8 shit, you probably want to instead do jump 7 to get the better, safer angle. Whoops, but now look who's on the ground first. Uh-oh. This is just Goichi taking a look how he's placing this shit. This bitch is still landing. This is why grounded frame advantage is important. Now you're gonna take this bitch to the other corner. Nice shield, buddy. Oh my god, and he burst in the air. You're lucky you didn't get tossed. Alright, Goichi getting lucky that he dropped the combo. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what the fuck that setup was. Satsuki player, okay. I mean, that kind of stuff happens. Like, you get EX shielded by Crescent Moons. It happens. But let's look at what happens after, because we're more concerned with neutral, right? Alright, he's able to block the mix-up. So now, how do we deal with this? This is a neutral situation at this point. Jump 7. Relatively safe, because even though, again, it's a neutral situation, the Satsuki player still thinks it's their turn. So they're going to probably try to continue pressuring. Jump 7. Air dash. Still has a double jump, and also his special moves. Yeah, uses the double jump, baits the jump A. Misses the jump C. He probably thought he could hit the jump A. But he should be able to land safely. But the Satsuki player should be pinning him down on landing. So again, full moon, 0 landing recovery. It's not 0, but it might as well be. So he's still able to defend. So if a lot of times, a lot of players will whiff a button and then land and mash. No, don't do that. Just don't. Especially when your opponent is on point with it. Like this 5A, there was nothing where he could really do. There's nothing where he could really do. Like he could really try to gamble it with a shield or a backdash or something, but just block, man. Blocking it is okay. And don't fucking mash, dude. Like your opponent has the advantage, you're gonna get counter hit. Ask what would Goichi do. Uh-oh. So, so your common escape from the corner is to jump out. So he would probably try a jump 7, super double jump. There's a good chance that he was trying to bait a response and try to like misdirect the Satsuki player with those 5As, right? But you see Moai is just sitting down backing. So this is a fighting game thing. When your opponent is just doing nothing, you know what that means? That doesn't mean they're like taking a break and scratching their fucking ass. They're waiting for you to do something. They're waiting for you to make a fucking bad choice. So Goichi presses up. Oh no, buddy. He was waiting for you to do that. This is bad. This is fucking bad. Oh shit. So always err on the side of caution when you see an opponent that's just fucking standing there or just waiting for you. Like, try to play it safe in those kinds of instances, because usually they're looking for some kind of counterplay. And now you're getting fucking mixed. GG's, buddy. Our hero has fucking perished. I'm gonna look at this one. This video is really fucked up. Like, they fucked up on the upload. But it's okay. Let's just look at it. How deep are we in this video? Oh, I'm already 46 minutes in. And I looked at like 2 matches. Holy shit. I want to look at this because I'm pretty familiar with the characters on the screen. Well, not this match. Look at the one after. So the camera work is really fucked up. If you get a seizure or something, I'm sorry. I'll only look at one match on this because it's really gross looking. Wait, hold up. Oh my god, look at this shit. So I remember there was a thing where when you uploaded a video, it had an option to like be like, well, this will fix the video, right? You click it and it says this will fix the video, and then it does all this weird shit to your video. Like, makes it look like you're doing like mushrooms or some shit. So this is going to look a little fucked up. So they accidentally pressed that button when they uploaded this one. So we're going to look at Ragu playing FCL against Goichi F-Akiha. This is going to look fucked up, but don't worry. I got you. This is me versus Fox. So you see what Goichi's doing these neutral jumps and double jumps at this spacing here, right? This is the spacing where you want to play against FCL, where her flicker reaches like, say, up to here-ish. So if you hop around here, it's not going to hit you. If she does keys, you could be able to navigate them properly. Let's see how Goichi plays it. So he dash guard, jump 7. He's looking to deal with this zoning because, again, like I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, even though F-Akiha has good zoning, a lot of her zoning fails to player or characters that can zone better than her. So you can't necessarily put out a pit right now. You try to put out a pit, you might accidentally get hit by FCL's horizontal key. FCL could also snipe you with her 623C if she wants to. Can't really do 214B either. You can't really do web. So she has to just play Melty Blood and navigate this character shit. So see how he does it. So you see a dash guard. So him hopping around. Now Ragu got bored. Ragu gets bored. Super jump C. He just walks back. Tries to pin the landing. So that's another thing we talked about. When you land and you're at disadvantage, you can also try shit like backdash on occasion. So Ragu feels like he has enough spacing to try a flicker, but Goichi's still looking for keys. Gets into the spacing. Oh my god, this is fucking mind-numbing. Mind-numbing visuals. Slightly misjudges the spacing to jump. Gets tagged by the flicker. So now he's in an awkward position. So even though he's above and he could fall with the jump C, FCL has a lot of options against this. So he chooses to air dash forward. So like use all his extra options to try and stay safe. And look what happens. Ragu puts himself in an awkward position. Now his back is turned. Akiha is behind him. Doesn't even block. He probably got disoriented. Goichi tries to get a conversion. Doesn't get it. Jumpy whiffs. Again, Ragu likes this. So we saw already. In the first situation where Ragu had disadvantage, he did backdash. Here's the second time. And Goichi pins him down. This time doesn't get a backdash punish, but he pins him down at least. Doesn't get total frame advantage. He does jump back ribbon just in case Ragu does some super jump 9 shit. Playing it safe. Alright, key. Gets hit by the key. Maybe trying to do air dash back. Ragu. Let's look at this. This is important. So Ragu does a double jump. So Ragu is ascending, right? So when your opponent is ascending, a jump 9A is perfect. So the thing that people get caught up in a lot of time is they're like, why did my jump A not work? It works when Goichi does it. A lot of times players will try their jump A when the opponent is descending as opposed to ascending. When they're ascending, it's so much safer to do a rising jump A. And hey, if the rising jump A misses, let's say the rising jump A missed, right? Goichi would still have double jump and air dash. So if he wanted to, he could double jump, air dash back, retreat with a ribbon, reset the situation completely. Just basic melty shit. But if the opponent was descending with a button, it would be much riskier. He would have to maybe look for a dash under sweep or some shit like that in order to anti-air, or just get out of the fucking way, or accept your fate and guard. So when your opponent's descending with a button, usually in Melty Butt, it's really hard to anti-air that with a rising jump A. So again, this was an ascending jump A, worked out perfectly. He did the air dash forward, so he was assuming Ragu would guard, either guard or get counter hit. Ragu is a fucking nut, actually. So let's look at this a little closer. Wow. So he chases this. Ragu tries to tech with buttons and shit. He's like, nah, buddy. Doesn't work. Wow. Covers his air dash with the pit activation. That was really nice. Ragu with the forward tech. Air dash back. So in this situation, he didn't feel comfortable. So since, like, he was in recovery while the tech was happening, so he didn't have time to do a jump A. Because say Ragu fell with a jump B right here or a jump C, there's a good chance a jump A would have got snuffed because she was recovering from whatever she was doing, the 2 and 4. Looked like a 2 and 4. So he waits. He was gonna block. Ragu instead does air dash back. He still chooses to block because he doesn't feel comfortable with any of his anti-air choices, especially at this angle. Like if he did walk back, he would have been able to get a sweep. But you have to be careful against characters like FCL, right? Because it's really hard to sweep her jump B. She could also do charge jump to C or non-charge jump to C to bait your anti-air timing. So instead, he's like, all right, I'll just gladly take this corner positioning. Like, you can try to pressure me for a little, whatever. And he didn't even care because he blocked that jump C high up in the air, and he was like, whatever, it's my turn. All right, so low flicker is minus. Low flicker is minus frames. So Goichi feels like it was safe to jump back. But hey, B flicker is air blockable. But the thing is, so you're -3 on A flicker. B flicker is like 10 frames start. So he could have got away from this. But he was just a little slow. Ragu didn't even believe in it. Ragu didn't believe in it. No air dash. Let's see how Goichi techs. So he does a forward tech here. So let's think about why. And then he just lands. He didn't use any movement after. So he just wanted to get back to the ground quickly. He probably felt okay doing the forward tech here because of the option he chose after. Like he just wanted to maybe move forward and land quickly. Because you would assume most players would try to chase you airborne, maybe jump A, double jump, something. And then look who lands first. Holy shit. So look who stole the grounded advantage. Oh, okay. Okay, so right now I'm gonna guess that he's gonna air dash forward. Alright, so instead he does a jump B. Probably expecting some craziness from Ragu. The air dash forward would have been... The air dash forward's like he usually does, so I'm surprised he didn't do it. Ragu fucked up there. Goichi could have escaped that. Oh, the classic. The FCL classic. Oh my god, fucking fuzzies, but he dropped it. So this is what I mentioned earlier. This is fucking nut job shit. This is some nut job air throw. He got lucky. That jump C was almost fucking active. Ragu is a fucking nut. So he drops the combo. Goichi thought he could tech safely, but Ragu was dropping on a 5A, so it was like, whoops, you get punished. Should be alive. Pins with black key. That's safe to shield. So Goichi fucks up here. I don't know if you could see. But you see he's whiffing. He's whiffing his 2C. So while he's whiffing his 2C, Ragu is like, alright, you have to deal with my button right now. But Goichi thought he had enough time to recover with a 5A, like a last minute adjustment with a 5A. But remember earlier what we saw Goichi do? He whiffed like a 2B and then he went to stand shield. But this time he didn't go into stand shield, he went into 5A. So if he did a shield here, the shield would have worked. Like on the more than likely, the shield counter would have been guarded. But hey, at least you didn't get counter hit. This is a small misjudgment. Because he did end up having the 5A out, but it was a little too late. Yeah, so jump 9A, also a good round start. Quick button. Try to pin them down early. Maybe get an air tick throw or just a guard break or just start pressure. Oh, he does the cadenza. You can't see it, though. You can't see it because of the way the video is. Like, it's not my video. This is just how the video looks. So Ragu got guard broken here. This is dangerous for Ragu. Oh wow, he got lucky. See, this is luck, because look at what I'm looking at. This is why I don't advise rising jump A against descending opponents. Because look at the jump C, dude. The jump C is pretty much out. So Ragu's kind of lucky here. I think the fact that it was from an air dash might have helped Ragu a bit, because the air dash into the jump C adds a lot of frames, as opposed to it being like a falling from a super jump or a regular jump. So there's a little merit there, but look at the jump C is pretty much out. See how Ragu does. So Ragu does what Goichi does as well. He does the jump A, air dash forward. Because even if Goichi blocked it, because he had already used jump and air dash, Goichi only had a jump left. So if Goichi blocked that, he was pretty much locked down. Tries to jump out. Alright, good. Safe retreat. And exactly. This is the matchup. Let's keep going back. This is the matchup for real. And this is how I teach people the matchup. Super jump. He did jump 7 super jump. And look what happens. Holy shit. All of a sudden, FCL's keys that cover so much of the screen, he found the perfect angle to clear the key set. And what happens when you clear FCL's key set? She's in recovery. She's still recovering. She's still recovering. Punish. That's punish. Guaranteed. Alright, he drops his combo and Ragu. There's another crazy air throw. Whatever. Plus frames. Overhead. Ah, he lost. Yo, good shit. That's my boy. That's my boy, Ragu. I gotta put over FCL, you know? Alright, this video is fucking horrible to look at, so we're gonna move on to something else. I am an hour in, so maybe I should take a break. This video looks mad loud. Maybe I should take a break. I've been saying mad words, so I'll take a break right now. Real quick break. Just give me like 2-3 minutes. Stay hydrated, peeps. Alright, we back. Anyway, how y'all like my Photoshop skills? See, I even put the hairband on Goichi. Again, just safe movement. He can still retreat with the air dash back, but at this angle, whoops, press the button. He just chooses to land. He was a little worried. He didn't want to give up too much space either. He's okay with taking this pressure. The air dash back might have put him in a spot where the Ryogi could do dash 5B to anti-air, but he could have retreated with a ribbon. End of turn. Uh-oh, the Ryogi player chooses the jump. Will we see 5A? Goichi, no. Ryogi player retreating with air dash back jump B. Really good shit. Good shit from the Ryogi player. He's not going to get a confirm, though. Not at this angle. Yeah, so he tried to go for a guard break here. Let's go back. Usually what Goichi does in this situation is another jump A. Just because he's not sure about the guard break, but he probably expected the opponent to just fall. If he usually would chase with a jump A to try to lock down. But he goes for the 5-8. Oh, he does chase. Okay, he does chase. But he does it a little slow. But he still has the advantage because you see now the Ryogi player is landing. Ryogi player is flying forward with a jump B. Goichi could have did a falling jump C in this kind of a spot, but he fucked up. There's no way Ryogi would be able to jump B a fucking falling jump C at that angle. Minimal damage, whatever. So right away, let's look at this. So we're full screenish. He's like, alright, let me close the gap. Super jumps forward. He could have landed here, but if he landed here, the Ryogi player probably would have took the advantage, so he chooses to jump again. You see? If he landed here, he would have been guarding this 5A. So he super jumps again. Air dash back because he wants to establish his jump C. Oh, but the Ryogi player is on fucking point. This Ryogi player is on point. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is why you don't do neutral jump shit. Because say like Goichi was here, a lot of players would do neutral jump, but no, you always do jump 7. Because you're moving your hurt box back and you're putting your hitbox forward. That's why jump 7 is really important. An instant jump 7 button. No hesitation. So good shit again from the Ryogi. This was bad from the Ryogi player's part, in my opinion. Let's go back. So in this kind of situation, you had Goichi tech all the way over here. There's no reason for you to give up the corner like this, expecting Goichi to fall straight down. And Goichi's like, haha, thank you for letting me out of the corner, buddy. A little unfortunate happening here. So Goichi sees the backdash as he's landing, so he goes dash 5A 3C to try to catch a jump out. Just barely misses. The right read. He had the right read. Just barely missed. Gets hit by the overhead. Good shit from the Ryogi player. The Ryogi player used the meter here to not go into max preemptively. He doesn't want to go into max. He wants to have more meter. So if you go into max's full moon, you're going to end up with 100 after. So instead, he's like, I'll be here at 186. This Ryogi player is fucking sick. Who is this dude? So again, as this situation ends, Ryogi doesn't get a good knockdown. So he does Rekka pressure or whatever. Turns over. Chooses the IED back jump B, safely protecting his space. Goichi dash forward, dash guard. Safe movement. And now he's chasing. A little dangerous here, jumping after landing. Again, the Ryogi player trying to lock down the landing, but Goichi was able to sneak out. Oh no, this is fucking dangerous. This might be really bad for the Ryogi player. Yep, so this time the jump A chase worked out, but he didn't get a conversion. Alright, this guy's like, fuck this, I'm out. This guy's nice. Ooh. So this is another thing. When you backdash, it doesn't mean shit. You can't just backdash press buttons because you're in recovery. But he saw this move whiff, so he's like, oh, I could play. But oh no, the second hit. Whoops. Oh my god, this is getting kind of silly actually. This is getting kind of silly. Look at this shit. So Goichi is like, alright, I don't get a combo, but I'm gonna try to pin him down with the 4C. There's no way he could do anything, right? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ryogi player fucks up, goes to retreat, and gets a knife. Good shit. So this, again, this Ryogi player is showing us a lot of good shit right now. So let's look at this more in depth. So he sees Goichi in the air. Hold up. Goichi in the air, flying at him. So again, jump 7 button. And Goichi does the right thing. Air guard. Always be blocking while you're in the air. So if Goichi pressed the button here, he would have got counter hit for sure. So always remember, kids, instant rising jump 7 button as an air-to-air is one of your best options in this game. The Ryogi player could have chose to try to air dash forward after the jump A to try to like continue pressure, but it can be hard with Ryogi because of her linear air dash and the distance it travels. Like, it travels mad far. So he chooses to just play it safe, especially with this kind of a life lead. He doesn't need to go in. Again, so he neutral jumps and he's like, oh shit. So the Ryogi player doesn't feel comfortable pressing a button in that situation because Goichi is coming in hot. So he air dashes back. Air dash back, jump B, again, super safe shit. And look at our boy Goichi, always holding a guard in his aerial movement. So Goichi saw that he dashed forward after the guard, so he thought maybe he could play. But nope. Nah, that's the round. So that was really excellent on the Ryogi player's part. That was practically a flawless round from Ryogi. Really good shit. Again, the safe movement. Probably the Ryogi player is probably thinking to do a last second air dash back there. So let's look at this again, because to the untrained eye, you might not understand what's happening. So right here, he jumps, super double jumps. Goichi's trying to hold his ground. This Ryogi player is holding back right now. The entire time he's flying around, he's holding back. And then right there, he let go. He let go because he was probably thinking, I need to air dash back. So he backtechs to try to like gain ground safely, but Goichi's on his ass. Jump A, air dash forward, jump C. Oh no. Oh no. This is scary. This is why you don't chicken guard. So here our Ryogi player fucked up. You fucked up. There's no way you're coming out of this alive. Yeah, buddy. So this is the thing, man. So Goichi locked him the fuck down. So jump A. Air dash forward. You're in no man's land, buddy. You have to block here, or you have to gamble on a shield. He chooses the chicken guard, which is like the worst fucking option, because now you checkmated yourself. This is a checkmate situation. It's too low to the ground to be able to super jump quickly. 5A guard break. So now we got like a level 2 pit. Air dash mix plus frames. Looks to bait something. Oh my god. Beautiful. This is beautiful. Expects a jump out. Jump knight A. Get your ass back in the fucking corner. Let me make sure the sound's not too loud. Game sound. Alright, good mash. So now the Ryogi player catches Goichi. Because so what happened here was Goichi tried to do a super double jump or some kind of double jump, but he didn't input it quickly enough and didn't input his guard quickly enough. Let's go frame by frame. So he gets hit by the stagger into the jump B. Choose the forward tech. Interesting. Oh no, Ryogi. So at this point, when the Ryogi player lands, the Ryogi player should be looking to backdash or block. At worst, look for a shield. But doing this chicken guard shit is really dangerous. He ended up getting lucky in this instance. He ended up getting really lucky in that instance. Again. Let's look at that. That was good. So let's look at the logic behind this. So the Ryogi player is over here. Goichi's super double jumps. He doesn't want to air dash forward because the Ryogi player is here and could do jump 7B. And he would end up cornering himself. So he chooses to air dash back. But what he doesn't notice while that's happening is F-Ryogi's dash brings her behind him. So now Goichi has his back turned. And the Ryogi player can do jump 7B anyway. But do it from this side. Uh-oh. Instant jump 7B. Perfect. But again, it's Ryogi, so minimal damage. Whoops. This time just chooses to safely the neutral attack and land. No more forward tech, because if you noticed, so last time he forward tech, this time the Ryogi player was waiting for the forward tech. Instead of, remember the other round, the Ryogi player air dash forward and fucked it all up and let him out of the corner. This time he's like, I'm going to wait for you to forward tech. And nothing happened. He neutral teched. So the Ryogi player not feeling the situation, air dash back, jump C just to cover this space. And now we're back to neutral. So now we can set pits, super jump forward to gain ground. Safe movement. Catches Ryogi just hopping around aimlessly. Gotta make sure all your movements count, especially against a player like Goichi. Nah, you're pretty much done. He could still... Yeah. So, there's the good reason for that throw. So even though we're normally opposed to throw KOs. But look at Ryogi's meter. There's a good chance Ryogi... If Ryogi blocked for a little more, she would be able to go into max. Get this health back. Which is not a significant amount of health, but... If Ryogi is able to get heat, there's a lot of... It gives her more power, especially if she manages to do a blood heat. So he's like, fuck all that. I'm just going to throw you. And if I do get mashed, whatever. If I do get mashed, whatever. I have the iron skirt. You can regen this little health, whatever. But I'm not going to let you do it on your terms. You got to do it on my terms. So Goichi really likes this movement, like just super jump and then super double jump and then just see how it plays out. So we didn't see this a lot with his other characters, but we're seeing a lot with F-Akiha. It's because he's like trying to mitigate her slow movement by using her fastest options. Oops, Alright, this knockdown sucks. He chooses to respect it. Oh, got baited. He got baited and caught a crouch tech. See if Goichi does anything. He's choosing to respect it, and he's like, eventually this will end. See if we can reverse our fortune, or is it too late for our hero? Again, same movement. And look at how he played it out there. That was really interesting. So he does the same movement that we discussed a second ago. And you see the Ryogi player has to land here. Choose the air dash forward. Oh, the Ryogi player does the air dash back. So the Ryogi player fucked up. Maybe an instant rising jump 7A, but again, because of the way he's coming in hot after, he could have got blown up. But the air dash back didn't work out too well, but it wasn't that bad because he didn't get comboed. Goichi's like looking at the clock. He's being a little more aggressive. He's chasing really hard, and that same situation pops up as earlier. He sees back tech. He's not blocking. Oh no, and he chicken guards again. Not a good look. Don't fucking chicken guard, kids. Oh, Goichi fucks up. The comeback ruined. The comeback ruined. That's the F-Akiha classic, actually. All these F-Akiha players be doing this shit and getting sad. If Goichi had a chance there, man, because he was at like 240 meter, he would have got the knockdown. He could have regened health, stopped the clock, whatever. Or no, he doesn't stop the clock, but whatever. Regen the health, be able to get maybe a arc drive setup or some crazy shit. Ryogi low health, but whatever. You drop your shit and fucking die. Alright, let's see how he tackles maids. So I think there's going to be a lot of air guarding in this matchup. Because safely contesting Kohaku's jump B is hard. Yeah, so melty shit. There's a lot of players need to go into training mode and just practice basic melty movement. So let's look at what Goichi does here. Again, some of his favorite shit, using the super double jump, ribbon, jump B, just built a fucking wall. So ribbon here, red, jump B, red. The jump B could actually counter hit the fucking broom, believe it or not. So he just took so much ground just by doing this movement. And safely at that. Because he did the ribbon at an angle where there's no way Kohaku could have hit him. And then the jump B to cover the landing. And now the Kohaku player is cornered. Again, more basic melty shit. And Goichi is like the master of this shit. So in this situation, it's neutral. But a quick super jump 9A, like let's say he does a super jump 9A and the Kohaku does nothing. If he does it, he'll be over here, and then oh shit, right? But no, you could still double jump air dash back, try to land safely. Even if Kohaku tries to chase you down with jump B, you could air guard it, whatever. But the Kohaku player jumps, so now the rising jump A works even better. And Goichi is a master, because look at what happens. He waits. Goichi waits on his jump A's and tries to recognize the situation before continuing. So if nothing happened, he would have double jumped, air dash back, ribbon maybe, or just block or jump C land, whatever. But since it hit, he was maybe looking for a counter hit or whatever. He could have did rapid fire jump A's, but he wanted to confirm the situation. The Kohaku player ended up just falling. So he was like, alright, bro, like whatever, I'll just fall with a jump A then. So again, this is another instance of advantage and disadvantage. So look what's happening. So the Kohaku player is landing in recovery. Doesn't feel confident pressing a button, right? Doesn't feel confident because of the situation that happened. So even though the Kohaku player landed first, he still feels at a disadvantage because Goichi's coming in hot with a jump C. At best, he could try to backdash or whatever, but felt more comfortable just trying to block. Really smart. And smart on Goichi to recognize this is a really safe time to use his jump C. Yeah, that's how you deal with fucking 2 and 4B. You could backdash the... So he does a rising jump B here, just in case, just trying to build a wall. But the Kohaku player gets above. Let's see how he deals with this. Pins the landing. So again, grounded frame advantage. Goichi's just chilling. If this was Fox would have swept this shit. Fox would have just pressed sweep right here. Goichi instead is like, alright, whatever. I'll just take my turn. So again, you don't have to... This isn't fucking air footsies the game. Don't believe the hype. Grounded frame advantage is super fucking important. Wow, that was fucking crazy. That was fucking crazy. Oh, too bad you dropped though. What's up, Sick? I'm gonna try to keep this to like 2 hours so it doesn't like go too OD long. Wow, what the fuck? Holy shit, Kohaku players don't give any fucks. Goichi got tight there. He was like, fuck this. So a lot of times like 5A is an anti-air, but it's usually not, right? But in a situation where like people are air dashing, there's a good chance that 5A will work. Like against like a low air dash. But if they're coming in hot from like the top of the fucking screen or some shit, like your 5A is not going to work. Like if they were coming in from here, 5A would lose because they would put out the button actively and it would be all red. 5A just loses to that kind of shit. But from an air dash, like a low air dash, 5A can work. Just a lot of times people get caught up in using 5A as an anti-air overall. And if it works, it's just because your opponent wasn't timing their air button properly. Like when you want to do a jump in, you want to make sure your active frames are coming at early so you can hit them before they can hit you with any random shitty hitbox. Yeah, just safely trying to start the round. He concedes because he's like, alright, I fucked up. He has to block. Really smart shit. This is some big brain shit. So you're fighting Mage. You're not just fighting Kohaku. It's like, oh yeah, you're going to try to pin me down with this maid, huh? But the maid's player was actually really intelligent and waited for the shield counter. So the level of brain power going on right now is like through the fucking roof. So Goichi right now is kind of shook. He doesn't want to go into max right now. But he's going to have to. Oh my god. Is this my boy Luther? I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Like, I love you, bro. But that was you, bro. That was you. That was you. He didn't even, like, he, like, accidentally baited the burst. Because air burst is just... Air burst is in general just a blow-up. It's not really recommended. Alright. Oh, he saw the pit. Good air guard. I hope by now people can understand what just happened in that sequence. After all this shit that I've been going over, like, I feel like we have a good understanding of how he wants to play and how he's playing neutral. What do you guys think? Goes for an anti-air sweep. Doesn't work out. The Kwaku player takes the time, seeing the whiff, that he could fucking burst. Goichi might have been able to fuck him up here, but he preemptively chose to just disengage. So, like, logically, like, Goichi's like, fuck, I'm whiffing. Let me just get the fuck away from this guy. The Kwaku player takes the time to heat, and he's like, oh shit, I need to get back in. But it doesn't work out. He sees the Kwaku player still airborne, so he chases. But then he's like, oh shit, I might get hit by this broom. He double jumps, probably tried to air dash back, probably got hit out of air dash back. Yeah, for sure he did. The quad player, a little too antsy here. A little too fucking antsy on this. So you see the back tech. Why would you want to go underneath her? And then he jumped into it too. That's just bad, really bad play from the co-op player. If you're a co-op player at this point, you want to probably stop running over here. You don't want to be underneath this bitch. And especially, he crossed himself up. And he jumped into it. Which is like, why the fuck would you chicken guard? Probably should have been looking for jump B chase. Or finding a good spot for a jump B. Or maybe... I would not recommend the 5B in that instance. Because Goichi could still use ribbons. But he fucks himself over really hard. Gets lucky that Goichi doesn't get a confirm. Too much fucking jumping. Like, there wasn't enough time here for the jump B. So it gives up his advantage. Goichi's like, alright, buddy, now's my time to move forward. Dash 5A. And why are you jumping? Why are you jumping? What is frame advantage? Then he chases this tech. As you notice, you can see he waits. He's dashing, right? He's dashing. He's waiting for the tech, waiting to see the tech. He sees the tech finally, and that's when he goes in. Co-op player just not fucking blocking. That's the fucking Shana right there. I'm gonna attack and not block. See if we got more on this video. So this is historically one of Akiha's worst matchups. At least from what I've heard. I mean, is it? I'm not an Akiha player. See how he plays it. So, Goichi movement. Goichi loves this shit with F-Akiha. Super jump, super double jump A, falling jump B. Uh-oh, why are you... Look at where he is. Goichi expecting the fall, does 5A. Doesn't commit to the 3C. Sees the double jump, tries to chase it. And chasing it pretty hard. Now he's at disadvantage. Has to block. So it's like, sometimes you have to accept that your plan did not work out. There's so many times in Multi-Blood where people's plan doesn't work out and they just press buttons and then they die. Goichi takes his time. The Neuro player was looking for an anti-air actually. He just lands and guards and now he gets his turn back. He gets rewarded for playing it safe. Again, always block in the air. So he whiffed the jump A, double jump guard. That was dangerous. That was actually kind of dangerous. And yeah, look what happens. Yeah, really good ribbon. And this is what I was talking about shield spots. So the Neuro player whiffing his anti-air because of the ribbon. Goichi falls with the button. So this is a last minute adjustment by the Neuro player. He's like, oh shit, my anti-air whiffed, but I still have time to shield. Hold this shield counter, bitch. Horrible tech. Damn, that was a good trade for Nero. Once again, jump 9A. So remember, instant jump 9A. No jump 8. Jump 9. He does the jump 9 because you want to... Because your jump A is fast, you want it to hit quicker. If you jump forward or neutrally, it's going to be slower in essence because you're not as close to the opponent. They have more of a chance to hit you. That's why when you do a jump A, you want to do it towards your opponent a lot of the time. As opposed to when you're doing like what we saw earlier from the Ryogi player when he does jump back buttons. He's doing that because it was safer for the situation. When the opponent is descending, jump back button. When the opponent is ascending, jump forward A. Those are the fundamentals that people don't get taught, and I'm hoping that this will help people learn. Yeah, he's all on this dude's ass with the Goichi shit. It's just Goichi shit, man. Jump A, double jump A, falling jump B. Like, where the fuck are you going? Yeah, gets caught on a round start. Nero player is like, alright, I'm chilling on the ground, bro. See if he jumps out. Yeah. Yeah, because of this angle, he had space to jump 7, super double jump. Let's see how he plays it here. He might... I'm going to go with air dash back ribbon. What do you think? You think falling jump C? I don't know. I think that's crazy. Oh, shit. Goichi's a genius. So Goichi's a fucking genius, man. Like, look at this. Look at this angle, dude. If this was me, ain't no way I'm risking perfectly getting over this crow set. And he sees, oh, you're doing some shit with your jacket. Like, fuck you. So safer would be to like either air dash back ribbon or try to air dash forward and just like reset the situation. But Goichi's like, nah, bro. I can play here. So I'm gonna play. Fuck this. The Nero player was like, what the fuck? But he had the summon to back him, and Goichi again, using his big ass fucking brain. Remember, Goichi has a big ass brain. So while he's flying over, he's like, oh, he's doing a summon. He's doing a summon. So he's holding a summon or whatever the fuck summon that is. So he does the jump A. It hits. And he immediately guards. So in this kind of situation, what you also could do against Nero summons, you could mash bunker. So you could do like jump A bunker, or you could do jump A shield. Like if you want to be really big brain. But Goichi's just like, let me just play it safe. I'll just block. Yeah, again, try to 5A anti-air. That shit don't work. Maybe if it was an air dash like we talked about earlier. But because look at the angle that Nero's doing it. He's doing it at the apex of his jump. He's not doing it late in his jump. At the apex, it will destroy any 5A anti-air in the game. I don't give a fuck how privileged your 5A is. You're not going to 5A this shit. Sorry. Learn. So Goichi fucks up here. You gotta hold that. Luckily, the Nero player doesn't get a conversion. Oh my god. So this is fucking. Oh, I pressed fucking. Oh, I fucked up. I went back too far. Alright, we're good. Alright, so dash guard, safe. If he wanted to, he could have dashed into the crow and shielded it, but I feel like the Nero player was waiting for that. He's like waiting for it. This guy's smart. You could tell this guy's smart. So dash guard, safe movement. Misplaces his button. Goichi's like, okay, I can play. But he's like, nah, bro, I got a big ass fucking rhino. Like, what the fuck? Again, dash guard. Under Night and Birth shit. It works with F-Akiha, man, because hers is frame 1. You can't do it with every character. Well, you can, but you have to understand your character's limitations with dash guarding. You have to understand when your character's the fastest frame they can guard when they do their dash guard. So Akiha's is frame 1, and she is the only one that has frame 1 dash guard. So he sees this jump shit, and he's like, you know what? I'm godlike. I know you have a hurt box. I know you extend the hurt box before you extend the hitbox. I know you do. You know why? Because I'm fucking Goichi, and I've done my fucking homework. Now look what he does. He's like, you see that big-ass Resident Evil arm? Oh, yeah, people said this matchup is unwinnable? Well, look at Goichi, and look what he says. He says, fuck you. I know how to beat this. This looks like an unbeatable wall, huh? He has a bird. He has the fucking big-ass arm. Nowhere to go, huh? Oh, yeah? Well, I will tap your fingers. And then I will look at him maneuver around the bird with the IAD. Nero player does a back tech on the ground, giving up his advantage, even though... So this is still Goichi's turn. You just back teched. You have to block. Where you going, buddy? And then, again, Goichi classic. We already know this shit. He waits and sees the tech with his eyeballs. Jump A, fuck you, sit your ass the fuck down. This is all culminating into this beautiful fucking match, huh? Again, all this shit that we've been talking about is just constantly coming into fruition. Jump A, air dash forward, locks them the fuck down. Where you going, buddy? Oh, yeah. Okay, you got lucky. I couldn't reach you. Holy shit. Hold that. Jump 9A. Alright, we got shield counter. Yo, this game is so bad. How you get a shield counter into a corner-to-corner combo? Alligator. We got summons. The Nero player taking his time. He's still feeling pretty good about himself because of his health. Oh no, 4C. See that? That's frame 1 dash guard. So the Nero player was expecting some kind of counter poke or maybe a super jump forward. So he put out the ant arm. Goichi doesn't take the bait. But the other thing is he did the ant arm, but he still has the fucking whatever, the sludge. The sludge is going to cover him. And while the sludge is still covering him, he's like, fuck it, I'll put out a bird. And I'll move forward, because fuck you. I'm Nero. Goichi's like, alright, bro, you want to do all that bullshit? I'm out. And again, recognizing and reading the situation here. So because the Nero player is still doing all this extra shit, he's like, alright, you're putting out your jacket. Like, say the Nero player didn't do the jacket shit here, no extra summon, Goichi probably would have been like, alright, I gotta get the fuck out. Like, super dull jump, but then air dash forward. But since he saw the summon, he was like, you know what, I could probably land. And instead of giving up ground, I'll just take this ground. So you don't want to be too far from Nero, right? Because then you can just set up the zoo. Again, air guard. Oh, look at this, beautiful. This is fucking beautiful. Super jump. So he did 191 into 191. Now, think about how good that kind of a movement is from this spacing. There's not much Nero could have done to stop this kind of shit, because Nero's just sitting around doing random summons. Goichi's like, fuck this. And again, remember, when you move in the air, always input a guard. So he does super jump, immediate guard. 191 instantly is always guarding. And as he guards, he inputs another super jump, because he's like, I don't want to just double jump. If he just double jumps, he's only going to go here. But if he super jumps, look where he goes. He goes all the way over here. So he's just using the game's mechanics to his advantage. Again, like, if you want to be good at this game, you have to get really good at these mechanics. You can't fuck around. You can't fuck around, especially when you're fighting a character like Nero. Whoops. And then Nero's holding the shield, and Goichi's like... See, what Goichi was thinking here was not jump C. He was thinking, I gotta make sure I don't die, because I'm super jumping, but the Nero player could do jump... The Nero player had enough time to fucking jump 7... put out the fucking Resident Evil arm. But he hesitated really hard, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna just shield. Goichi's like, alright, bro, I was waiting to air guard. So you fucked up. I was just gonna air guard. No, buddy, that shit don't work. Goichi classic. This time he doesn't get it, but he recognizes the situation and guards. This motherfucker tried a 5-8 anti-air again. Our boy. Yeah. Oh no, he did 2 and 4B. So he didn't. So he got caught off guard here. He got caught off guard by the super jump. He was probably expecting more summon spam. He was expecting more summon spam. I don't know. This looks like something went wrong here. Looking really bad, but he could. There's still a chance, man. Like, this round isn't unsalvageable, but he doesn't have the life lead, and he's about to hold this shit. He says, "Fuck you. You did alligator. Fuck you." Let's see what he does with this. Jump C, whiff. Oh, he's teleporting. You fucked up, Nero. You fucked up. Oh my god, and he fucking got hit. Yep. So because Goichi was in max, he could get his health back. The Nero player made 2 mistakes there, with the fucking the teleport dash, and then just didn't have any patience, because I still think he had the health, and I'm not sure if Akiha could have chipped it all away, but maybe he was afraid of the chip. That was fucking master fucking class, man. That was fucking master class. And I hope I feel like this analysis was fucking incredible too. I feel like we have learned a lot watching this. Yo, get on my fucking level, yo. And here we go. It's come down to this. We got F-Akiha mirrors. So Goichi is in the dark colored Akiha. And these guys doing the same shit. Oh my god, if you an Akiha player, why would you do that? You know Akiha will fuck you up for doing that. Alright, guard quality is reduced. See if he tries to just pressure the shit out of him. Wake up bunker. Interesting. So again, Goichi movement. Let's like keep focusing Goichi movement. Jump A. So remember the other time when jump A hits or is guarded, he continues his pressure. When it whiffs, double jump. And look at the angle. So because of the angle, and again, he's fighting himself right now. Goichi's like, if this was me. So Goichi's like, if this was me, like say like if this was Goichi right now, and Goichi saw a whiff jump A, he would chase it with the jump A. That's why Goichi does this really early high in the sky jump C. You'd be like, wait, why is he whiffing jump C all the way over there? The opponent's down here. No, he's thinking about counterplay already. He's thinking like, yo, no, this dude's gonna chase me. I'm trapped, so I gotta hit him. I gotta make sure I have the hitbox out early, because if that was me on the ground, I would chase with the jump A. So he already has the counterplay ready. And knowing that it's full moon, when he lands, he could block. Look at that shit. Full moon, landing recovery. So he covered the air-to-air chase. And he concedes here with the guard, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. He's perfectly safe. Look at his health bar. Uh-oh. This dude did a run-up charge. That was definitely... that happened to me like one time in my life, or maybe twice. When you use the E button to throw, maybe if you let go of 4 or 6, you fucking just get charge. Whoops. But yeah, that was really great, and I'm happy I looked at that situation right there, because that was mad tiny little nuanced detail that I feel like most people just overlook shit like that, and that's not what you want to overlook when you're analyzing sets and matches. That's like the really important shit, the nitty gritty. What a retreat. So like he got caught in the chicken guard, but it wasn't like intentional. He wasn't sure what was happening. He does the air dash back ribbon. Look how much ground he creates because of it. And he still has a double jump, and he uses it, like mastering the game fucking mechanics. And because of the angle, the second ribbon was fine too. Oh wait, no, that was definitely a next jump. Whoops, my bad. Hold up, that was my bad. Oh yeah, he landed. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was about to like be like, what the fuck? Okay, that makes sense. A little dangerous though, because if the Akiha player did a jump 9A, the ribbon would have got fucked. And again, making use of the game's mechanics to its fullest extent. So here, he's covering a couple of things. So usually when people air guard, they will try to double jump or super double jump. So he's covering that with the jump A. I remember I had a player ask me recently, what if I jump A and then they just land instead of fucking doing super double jump? Well, the thing is, you can still recover and put out a jump C, just like we saw right here. So now we see this ends up in a scramble situation, and Goichi he's doing multi-blood 101. This is shit that people need to practice in training mode. Because even though it's a multi-blood 101, you have to ingrain these kinds of movements into your head. So now it's like a scrambly situation. He's like, fuck this, I'm not engaging. Jump 7A, and he's like, okay, I'm not in a good spot. Air dash back. Air dash back. Nice and safe. Air dash back, and he ribbons to gain even more ground. And like real quick, let's point out the fucking... Let's look at the tech situation too. So he got hit here. Let's go back 1 second actually. Let's look at it closer. So he got hit out of his jump. So he still has a jump and an air dash. So he chooses to do like a slightly delayed neutral tech. He could have super double jumped here and just got the fuck out. But instead he chose the guard. And the Akiha player does double jump. And now he is like, alright, now I'm out. So he's using the player's brain against them in essence. Again, retreating safely. Not fucking playing like a crazy man. Not trying to like, oh, I must hit them at all times. He's just like, let me just live. I have a big life bar. I have a big life lead. I don't need to take a big risk right now. Yeah, the super jump forward is good. So like again, like you might think, oh wow, what an aggressive play. But super jump forward is not that aggressive play in this kind of an instance. And I'll try to explain that as I freeze frame it right here. Even before you see the 2-on-4B, like he's reacting to the 2-on-4B for sure. But in an instance like this, like you can claim ground. Like say like you super jump. If you feel like it's not a good situation, you could always retreat. Like super jump 9, double jump, maybe double jump drift back, land here. If you feel like it's a really bad situation, you could maybe double jump air dash back, ribbon the fuck, and get all the way the fuck out. Or if you super jump forward and they end up like back dashing or jumping, you could just land and take the fucking ground. So it's a good way to close distance quickly. But in this instance, we see he's doing 2-on-4B. He's like, all right, bro, you're in 2-on-4B. I'm going to jump at you. Somehow that shit whiffs. That was weird. And the other Akiha gets a weird input. Yeah, he loves that shit, man. We've seen that all day today. Beautiful. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Like, look at this wall he built. Alright. I'm fucking dying. So 4C is like kind of end of turn. So jump A. This guy's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get locked down. Double jump A, just in case he tries to escape. And it's like, alright, I have to protect my ground as I'm falling. And jump B is really good in this instance because not only does it cover forward movement, it also covers if they fly. Like say he tried to do like a jump 9A or whatever the fuck, or tried to just like jump 7 and jump out of the corner. The jump B just like puts out a nice red horizontal or vertical hitbox right here. Just covers this entire area. As opposed to jump C, which would cover this like triangular-ish area in like a cross under situation too. So it's a better choice in this instance. Just because there is no dash under option here. You don't need the cross up hurtbox or hitbox of the jump C in that instance. Sorry, buddy. Oh no. Don't do it to him, buddy. I thought he was gonna go for the grab. Fox would have did it. So again, let's look at this too, because I think I'm gonna stop after this match because I want to limit this to, because I'm 2 hours in. I'm gonna limit this to 2 hours. Try to keep it nice, and because I don't want it to go to like 3 hours, 4 hours, because it might be too much for people to digest. So I'll just look at this drop. Again, Goichi with the jump A, double jump air dash, jump C, like the Goichi shit. At that angle, it's really hard to anti-air for Akiha. She can't really do shit. Maybe try to forward dash, sweep, but that's a pretty big brain. Alright, so we get the drop here. So he does jump 7, double jump 7. Remember what we talked about when we saw the Ryogi player earlier with jump 7 buttons? He does a jump 7B to try to cover just because he has to. He doesn't have really much of a choice in this situation that he put himself in. So it doesn't work out, but it's okay. He lands first. He lands first and he waits. He's waiting. The Akiha player chooses to run away just in case. Because say like the Akiha player tried to fall with a jump C or something, Goichi might have been able to anti-air with a 2C. But instead he waits. He sees the opponent running away. Maybe, alright, falls with a jump C. We'll see what happens. Now, I'm guessing a dash. Ooh. So Goichi has the grounded advantage in this situation. So he does he just instead of doing like a dash button to try to like pin. Well, let's think about it. Why wouldn't you do a dash button and try a pin? Well, the first thing would be the distance, right? Like if you were here, then it would be easy to lock them down. But since you're here, you have to kill a lot of frames by moving forward. So there's a possibility your opponent could just try to escape, maybe jumping backwards or some shit. So Goichi's like, all right, let's do Melty 101 again. Jump 9A shit. Pretty much, again, like if you are playing this game and learning this game and wondering why you suck, maybe you should go in training mode and practice shit like this. Like maybe like jump 9, double jump 8, drift 4, jump 9, double jump air dash back. Stuff like that, and just like try to recognize situations, try to figure out how to move safely. Maybe use some of your character's special moves. Like say like Goichi would do like jump 9A. If it whiffs, air dash back into ribbon, and then you're all the way across the other side of the fucking screen. You know, nice safe shit. And then if the jump A works, hey, look, that's nice. And similarly, we've seen Goichi at a distance use super jump 9, super double jump, maybe super jump 9, read the situation. Similarly to the jump A thing I just talked about. Or if he's in like near the corner, he instead of doing jump 9 shit and the opponent has advantage, he'll do like jump 7, super double jump, and play from there. So here we see instant jump 9A. Oh, he got robbed. He got robbed because Goichi had the grounded advantage, but he ended up jumping second. Whoops. So even though he made the right play, he was too slow on the draw. Now imagine this Akiha player's nerves right now, because he's like, damn, I gotta open up Goichi with F-Akiha. Like, this dude plays this character. He's the fucking god. How do I do this shit? He's probably nervous. Yeah, that's nerves. Nice. So he noticed that Goichi would do like super jumps after, or even just regular jump 9s after fucking 2 and 4s, which is this forward moving pit. So he's like, fuck you, 3C, but he misses the jump cancel. Oh no, he tried to be big brain, but it got him killed. Let's look at the final interaction. So Goichi attacks, uses his movement to get the fuck away. So again, a lot of players like to tech and then fall with buttons thinking, oh man, I'm good. You're too addicted to hitting the opponent, man. What you want to do after you tech in the air is land safely, because the opponent has the advantage, man. They have the advantage. You're the one teching in the air and they're waiting for you. So trying to just hit them immediately is very dangerous. So you see Goichi teched in the air, used his movement, used the ribbon, and now he's all the way over here. So like, alright, cute, you shielded it. So his opponent thought that Goichi would just be here. But Goichi's like, nah, bro, you're trying to shield my shit? Whatever. If he did shield counter, he would have been able to air guard it. His opponent, assuming Goichi would be stuck over here because he shielded the ribbon, did his own 2 and 4, but whoops. But air footsies. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. I think this analysis was really fucking good. Like, if anyone's thinking of doing this shit, you ain't gonna be as good as me. Hold that. You ain't gonna be as good as me. I think I still have a lot of videos queued up, but I'm at the 2-hour mark. Hey, I mean, alright, you could do as good as me, but not many other people. Like, you definitely do as good and better, but there's not that many people that could do better. Let me give myself some props, because I pointed out some really nice nuanced situations that people would overlook. Yeah, I kind of don't want to continue just because I don't want the video, because I'm gonna upload this shit to YouTube and I don't want it to be like too fucking long. If anything, there could always be a part 3. Because if you look at my tabs, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a lot more videos to look through. But I feel like we kind of encompassed his playstyle, his decision making, and even some of his opponents. Some of his opponents played fucking excellent too. We've seen the downfalls, where things could go wrong, how players should play, the options you could take at different ranges, etc., etc. Corner escapes, whatever the fuck. We went over fucking everything. Hopefully not only will this video help you understand Goichi, but it would help you understand how to play the fucking game. Just how to play the game properly. And of course we looked at Goichi because he is known as like the best player of all time for this game. Alright, so with that, I will be signing off. Whoever is still here, thank you for watching. Peace out.